Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newmarket Racecourse here on Thursday. It is the 25th of September, 2025. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Newmarket, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Some great racing this weekend, so I hope you join me for that. But let's look at the stakes action. Races 4 and 5 from Newmarket, the 335 and the 410. The 335, the feature on the program, it's the Group 3 Tattersalls Stakes. It's a Group 3 event for Class 1 horses going for a purse of $75,000. Race for 2-year-olds, colts and geldings here. 9 horses are going 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the rolling mile. Gonna take the 4 horse here's Distant Storm, 482 for me in the TriCast trifecta. 482 TriCast trifecta. Top selection of 4 is Distant Storm. This 2-year-old colt by Night of Thunder. Godalphin Charlie Appleby trains. William Buick gets the mount. Ran the horse most recently on the 20th of August at York, 7 furlongs in the Group 3 Acomb Stakes, and he finished third by 3 1/4 lengths that day, and he just didn't really show up. He was flat. It was just, wheels were spinning down the race course. I just thought he saw a very tough group of horses. He's going to be here to a Group 3, which is not as tough as the Acomb last time out. I think he's going to be in a better spot to win, and I think he can find the winner's circle today a lot better than he did last time out. On debut, he ran on the July course here in Newmarket, 7 furlongs in Class Remain race, and he won by a nose, and he got a great tracking trip, 83 cents to the dollar. He moved his way into the race, and he got there in nick of time. He got up the hill well. That was a very good run. Going to see a turf course with slight giving it, which shouldn't be a problem. Coming here, run well on the stand side. I'm going to give him a shot on the ticket. I think the 8 horse here, Stellar Sunrise for Ocean Murphy and Andrew Balding can win also. He was a winner in his most recent 2 outings, most recently at York on the 21st of August, 7 furlongs in the Class 2 Nursery Handicap, winning by 2 lengths that day. Even with a high weight of 133 pounds, he basically won in the drive, 7-2 lukewarm favorite. That was a very good run. Again at Goodwood during the glorious meeting over the 6th in the Class 2 main race. He won by 1 1/4 lengths that day, and off the 6-week bench, you saw a completely different horse. He had that forwardly momentum there. That was an all-around good run. And then the Class 3 main race at York over the 14th of June. He finished third by 4 lengths, where he just a little bit flat that day. And again, he was flat on debut at Goodwood. But if you look over his numbers with every single race so far in his short career, he's definitely been improving. 6-1. I'm going to give him a shot here on the ticket. But to recount my selection for the 4th race, the 335 from Newmarket, it's the Group 3 and Tattersall Stakes. Going to take the 4 horse Distant Storm and give kudos to the 8 horse Stellar Sunrise, 482 TriCast Trifecta, 4-8 in the multi race. The 5th race, 410 from Newmarket, it is the Jockey Club Rose Bowl Stakes. It's the listed stakes for Class 1 horses going for a purse of $62,500. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards here. 7 horses are staying 3,200 meters or 2 miles over to the turf course. Gonna take the 3 horse Live Your Dreams as the top selection. 3-4-5 for me in the TriCast Trifecta. 3-4-5 TriCast trifecta. Top selection 3 horse Live Your Dream. This 8-year-old gun here, Godalphin known Saeed Bin Saur trains. Ocean Murphy gets the mounts. The horse's most recent outing came in the Group 1 Prix van Europa. That came 2 years ago at Cologne in Germany over the 1.5 where he finished 5th by 2.5 lengths. Something must have went amiss because you haven't seen this horse now in just over 2 years. If you go by the form he's had, he's a decent horse, but he just has, lines between races. It's not the first time he's going to be on the 2-year bench. He missed a year and a half quite a few seasons ago, but he came back strong in that 2023 campaign. Prior to that, York in the summer of 23 over the mile 3/4 in a handicap, finished third by length. He had a very wide trip, but he was on the drive excelling. If the race was 2 miles, he would have made the race interesting, but not a bad race in the feed. And then a Newmarket over the 14th of July of 2023, a mile 3/4 in the Class 2 handicap. He won by 1 3/4 lengths, and he under the drive excelling. He ran the Cesaro, in the fall of 2021, where he completely hit the wall, came back to run a year and a half later at Haydock, and where he placed on a year and a half bench, and then came back to win it, or came back to run at Royal Ascot, where he had a very good 3rd place finish at the Royal meeting, finally won at Newmarket, the July Cup meeting in 2023. There's times there's quite a bit lines between races, but I think he has hidden ability that can win here. 4-1, I'll give him a shot here. He's either going to run a massive race or he's going to hit the wall. I think the 4 horse Palladium, he's a very likely winner for Billy Long and then John and Thady Gazin. He won at Salisbury earlier in the month in a Class 2 conditions race, won by half a dozen. He basically won in a trot off the bench. That was a very good run. If you look at some of his races over the early portion of the summer, like the Hardwick and the Prince of Wales, those are very tough races. He's down in class here today. play since coming to the flat. He's really done well. I'm going to give him a shot here at 4 to 5. On the ticket also for the quad pot or place pot. But to recap my selection for the fifth, the 410 from Newmarket Tattersalls Stakes, going to take the three horse, live your dream. Give kudos to the 4 horse Palladium, 345 TriCast Trifecta, 3-4 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.